woman guarding a man, apparently.
She looks like she's holding boobies.
It does, like holding him up.
Yeah, because they're so saggy.
God, people 2,000 years ago were so vain. Hello from San Agustin, our next vlog in San Agustin. We are today going on a tour all around the areas, all around the archaeological parks, waterfalls, and going down to the Magdalena river. It's a little stretch of river. And then in the evening we've booked another Ecolodge, which looks awesome.
Yeah.
So we're going to stay there, relax the night, and hopefully have some beers by the fire or something like that.
Just take it easy.
And because that's going to be our last night properly in Colombia. So yeah, it's a bit sad, but you know, we've got to move on.
Absolutely.
So off we go on the tour.
Yay!
I'm not sure.
Who's gonna get salt for me?
And the guinea pigs. They're so fat. What can we get? Okay, so we come to this place in the market where everyone sits down around this area in the market.
All the locals.
And they have set meals. So we thought, okay, we'll come see how much a breakfast meal is that they're all having. It's only 8,000, which is £1.60.
It's so cheap.
But
and it's like a soup and main.
yeah, I mean it's a lot for breakfast.
It tastes like Polish broth. So.
Polish broth.
You get potato, you get a broth, and you get meat.
Let's tuck in.
So we thought we'd just get you the soup.
They just pour this out now. So scrambled egg, the sausages, plantain thing, rice, and an arepa.
I'm full already.
This is only 8,000. Bargain.
So we can't finish, and we got coffee.
Yeah, so much. And then yeah, coffee on top. How is it? Strong? Sweet?
Sweet.
How's they do in Colombia? Stuffed. But we need it for the day ahead.
Yeah, I don't think we can eat anything else today.
Good, bargain. So today we're going on a tour around, well not around San Agustin, around the surrounding areas. Going to see all the statues, there's a waterfall, there's part of the river we're going to.
You got the map, you can show in your back, on the side pocket.
In the front.
With the toilet roll a bit oversized. Yeah.
That's where we're going to.
The pink.
The pink bits.
Because we've done this already.
That's what we did on the horse.
So we're starting here and we're going to all the...
This afternoon you come in.
Sorry?
When you back, you come here.
So we started our trip. We're in a taxi, well, in a tour bus, onto our first location. So we're just at a Mirador.
Yeah, I was looking at magnets.
Oh, I thought you were looking at the middle finger drink. Oh.
How cool they are.
Okay.
So this is we are just at the Mirador point, viewing point at Magdalena River, and just a beautiful view with little narrow pathway.
The Magdalena River. How narrow it gets down there, the river.
How big.
We are going to head down there in a minute. This is just a viewpoint from the top.
Yeah.
What it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be half crocodile, half dinosaur. So we just had a viewpoint and we arrived to this one here. Let's see. Estrecho del Magdalena.
So that's the point which we saw from the top.
From the top, and it's just like the very narrow point of the Magdalena River, which is the biggest river in Colombia.
Yes. Quietly. We might see something big. Eggs in here.
Oh my god, look at those eggs. So here we are, the Magdalena River. This is the narrowest stretch of the river coming through here.
And people cycle here.
Una colmena grande de estas, lo máximo que puede dar por ahí son 5 o 7 onzas. No botellas, sino onzas.
Por favor, uno.
Ari.
And?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. For that price, very good, yeah?
Magdalena River done. On to the next one. Yeah. Stop number 2. Obando. Is that a burial? Underground chambers, tombs conserved in situ.
And this
Offerings and burial accessories, ceramic, lithic sculptures.
And this is these are the original places where they find them in. They
Yeah.
haven't moved them.
Yeah,
This is it.
they offered us a tour, but we said no.
No, Dan said we don't speak English.
We
Spanish.
don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, which is good. Good excuse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with English. Adele says, "Wait." There.
Do it again? Oh yeah, yeah, it's on. One stone, 7 vessels. Let's go in.
So all the offerings which they actually found here, most likely they're in Bogota, the Gold Museum.
The Gold Museum, which we did, if
Yeah.
you check our previous videos.
And I'm sure we've seen them. We will have to go back on it.
I don't know what's going on, but we're the only one going into these things.
No, the observer there.
What, after she saw us?
Yeah. I think that everyone did the same. They didn't realize. So they found pots and things here.
They just look like big stones. There's a little museum inside. This is a life-size model of what this village looked like back in the day. People were very small back then. Okay, so we just finished site number 2. Now we're on site number 3 of our tour.
Señor. Por la tarde, tipo 5:30. Sobre la laguna del Buey.
So much of the sugar cane everywhere, as far as the eye can see. So we've arrived at our next place, Alto de los Ídolos, which is quite one of the main sites, I think, of
This is
town.
second most important.
Second most important in San Agustin. Let me get my vaccination. We need our vaccination certificate here. Sí. Buenas. Gracias. Okay, so we just paid 66,000 to get into the park.
Which is £12.38 together.
£12.38 together, we get passports. This gets us into this park, and tomorrow there's the main park, which this also gets us into, so we're kind of paying for both parks here.
Yeah, which is good.
Which is a decent price, to be honest. So we're going to go have a look around and see how much there is to see here. It's a nice area here. Very pretty, as Kasia said. It's just a long, slow woods walk up. Oh, look at this guy. It's massive. You still see some of the red paint on his face. I can't see what he's holding though. Oh yeah. Yeah, guided by this big chap. Look at the top of the tomb. This one's holding a dagger or something, and some sort of monster holding a bong. God knows what that is.
And there.
So this is men.
Yeah.
That looks like some sort of monster. And that's a man with an arrow. And they're protecting some important woman, I guess. By the looks of it.
Your face on this one as well.
What, on the side?
Yeah.
Oh, on the pillar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, on the pillar I see it now. Just. Me and Kasia are very divided on what this guy's holding. Kasia thinks he's holding some sort of manhood.
Dingy wingy.
Dingy wingy. I thought maybe he's holding a bird with his tail, or a monkey? No, a bird? I don't know what he's holding.
You tell us in comments.
This is the guy who's eating. I read about it in the other place. Where he's looking like he's eating or about to eat.
To me, it looks like he's holding a cup of coffee.
Yeah, the other place said, look, they think he's eating. Or he's enjoying a meal.
Oh, because he's like,
Yeah. And why you'd have that guarding a tomb, I don't know. It's a bit strange why
Maybe
they...
he was a chef.
Maybe it was a chef.
It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, thousands of years ago, nearby volcanoes spewed out volcanic rock. And the locals decided to use that rock to sculpt these figures. It's amazing.
Yeah, how clever, yeah? And so many years ago. How talented they were, yeah?
I know.
Look at the nose.
And how well preserved they are.
Yeah.
Compared to other stuff you see.
I think those days, if you do anything now, in a few years, it just collapses.
Yeah.
If you look at from here, the view, like every little hut.
You can see all those huts, yeah. And it goes round the corner. And then there's a few more, some up here as well.
Cool.
And I don't know. And this is the main reason people come to San Agustin. Is to see these sort of things and go to the other park. That's what brings the tourists here. So, and that's what brought us here. This is why we decided to come down here.
Yeah.
To see these parks. Because this is the main archaeological site in Colombia. Right here. In San Agustin. So if you're into that stuff, we really like this sort of stuff. Surrounding.
Tour today, which we paid 50,000 each, which is like £10 each. And on the top of that, you have to buy entry to the to those parks.
Get the passport, but again, it gets you into the park tomorrow as well.
Yeah, so we sort of treating it like today we pay just for the tour, and the money we spend for the passport we was gonna use
As
say
entry
that
for tomorrow's
yeah,
thing.
and tomorrow we're going to just get a taxi there.
Yeah, it's close. It's like
3k.
3k from town. You could walk it, I suppose, or we might get a taxi. And here's the one of the crocodile,
wow, it's like a proper crocodile.
just laying on top of the tomb.
That's so cool.
You got like the heads there. See that head? There, the ball.
That's so cool.
That is cool.
Come on, this is just like a modern day crocodile. That's how I would have drawn it. Oh, this one looks more crocodile-y. Look at the eyes, different person did that.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Ancient history.
Yeah, this is so cool.
That's what interests me. What is that there?
This is a woman guarding a man, apparently.
She looks like she's holding boobies.
It does, like holding him up.
Yeah, because there's a saggy.
God, that's people 2,000 years ago were so vain.
Yeah.
And what was this?
Needed uplift.
Okay, we just finished third stop. We're about to get the minibus and go to the next stop. That was really good.
Interesting part, they gave us 2 hours for 1 hour for the park and 1 hour for the restaurant to eat. To be honest, we wouldn't have had time to eat, yeah?
We spent like an hour and 45 minutes at the park. It felt like half an hour.
Yeah.
It really did. So it was really good, really, really good. So I've still got a few more places to go, so we're getting our money's worth today.
Definitely.
Okay, for our next stop, we are at
My best friend was here.
Alto de las Piedras. Oh yeah, so we've got the next place. Passports use us to get in here as well.
Got quite cool stamps, they're like touch stamps.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
On the side. What a cool stamp that is.
Yeah.
So that also gets us into here as well as the one tomorrow, so even more of a bargain.
So what we actually see, it's a human character with animal teeth, and then on top of it, what's on top of it?
On top of it is another being with human. It's another being with human and animal attributes, sitting on top of a human with animal teeth.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's quite thick as well, isn't
It
it?
is quite thick. On the back there's a body and the face of an animal with reptilian. Oh yeah, you can see it.
Wow.
Reptilian features like hanging from the top,
Yeah.
from like the head rest
That's
down.
so cool. Which way do we?
So again, this is about 2,000 years old. And it's guarding this tomb.
Oh wow! And they did it on the both sides.
Oh yeah, the reptile again.
Ooh. Oh, that's a deep one. It's amazing that they found it.
Yeah, I think it's just, you know, they see the mounds and they think, okay,
Might be that.
it's a burial thing. The pre-Hispanic Colombians were strongly influenced by the
British police.
British police.
It's that's a child on the top of the head.
Is it? Oh
Or-
yeah.
Is it?
It looks like some sort of animal.
Spider?
It's
Monkey?
already still on. Nothing on the back. So yeah, this tomb. These are tiny, two tiny ones.
Yeah, self-experimentary.
Yeah, so these are very young children's.
Yeah, let's go
tombs.
and watch
You don't want to watch it?
No, let's
This one has got a thick belt worn as a skirt, that's what we knowed it, and a necklace with all sorts of pendants and things on it. Yeah,
Wow.
the figures of what's supposed to be in some sort of ape. I don't know if the GoPro is actually picking this up because it's in the shade, but
Yeah, I don't know.
so cool.
That
So
looks
cool
like-
that the paint's still there
Yeah, I know. And the figurines.
and the figurines.
So we found a figurine of a woman, and they only interpreted it by looking at her bulging belly and the
Saying,
jewelry.
yeah, and they're saying that she's pregnant, this lady.
You can see there like jewelry on her neck and
Yeah. Which one are you pointing at?
head and big.
Oh, the one relaxing. I think Jack painted it like one of his French girls. You never watched Titanic?
Maybe many years ago. I hate it.
Right, so we're at the next place. Salto Bordones. We're going to see a waterfall.
Oh, you can see the cascada there.
¿Ya?
Sí, en toda la punta.
Ya hizo.
Hay alguien y hay un puentecito, sí.
Yeah, crazy. So we just realized there is a triple one. You've got
Triple
a massive
waterfall.
1, 2, 3. It's joined. Yeah, it's quite cool.
Pero duele.
Okay, so hopefully you can see me. So we finished the tour today a lot later than we expected, so we got to our next accommodation in the dark. So it was a bit of a 8 o'clock, yeah, and it was a trek through this really dark, narrow path. I think Kasha got scared a little bit.
Yeah, we tried to get rid of it.
Tried to get rid of her again, didn't work. So anyway, we're in another Ecolodge, and it's lovely. It really is. So if you can see, we'll have a fire. You want a fire going later? Yeah. So the fire pit here, the seats all around. We'll have a fire going later. This is the lodge. So Kasha made herself at home. Nice hammock. So this is a nice little kitchen, like little living area space. So it's quite a small lodge, but it's got everything we need. And then upstairs to the bedroom. I should turn the light off up here so the mozzies. Oh, it's quite dark up here, so I'm not sure how well you can see. So there's the bed, a little seating area, another little seating area to look out the window in the daytime. I imagine that's very impressive. Just sit here, have a coffee or tea. So that's the bedroom. She's still relaxing. Okay, so this is the main area.
So clean as well, yeah?
Yeah, it is really clean. And then we go outside. So the fire pit's over there. Then you come down here to the toilet. Again, it's dark. But hey, let me show you the toilet. Let me find the light switch. Here it is. And this is the bathroom. And a compost toilet. Beautiful. So right now we're going to go cook dinner. And put the fire pit on. And chill out. Kasha's cooked another lovely dinner.
It's a budget dinner.
Budget dinner.
We had pasta left over from San Andres, and we bought onion, tomato, and pepper lychee. That's it. And we cooked it with some pasta water.
So here we go.
So we just had our dinner, and now we've got a dessert as well from St. Andres, Dan's Frosties from breakfast, because we didn't have the chance to buy anything.
We started a fire. We've got some beers on the go.
Cheers.
Cheers. And we're just going to sit here. Hopefully the fire will grow a bit bigger. And it'll be a nice sort of vibe. Morning, so I thought you'd give a little daytime tour of our messy bed. It's quite comfortable. We sat here and had tea and coffee in the morning with an amazing view, and then we go downstairs carefully, and this is the living area and daytime.
Hello.
Kasha's making tea, boiling some water.
I'm boiling water so we can put our bottle.
It's the fire pit we sat in last night, which was really nice. This is apparently an area to do your washing. I'm not sure that's really a good place to do the washing. Just go around here. Washing line. So we're going to sit out here with these chairs and enjoy this area. So all in all, really nice place. Shame we're only staying one night, really. Would be nice to stay a few nights.
Yeah, at least 3.
Yeah, at least 3 nighs here would have been good. Found this place on Airbnb. £18 plus a couple of pounds fee, service fee. So, time to relax before we have to check out.
We got 2 hours.
And here it is. What a nice place.
It's amazing, yeah?
Time to say goodbye to our one night, our lovely night in this really nice Ecolodge. That's a bit squeaky, isn't it? Okay. Bye bye, Ecolodge. So this is the way back from our Ecolodge. So you can see it's a little bit of a walk away from everything and over stretch of this little stream. Amazing bridge up the hill. So we're going to the main archaeological site in San Agustin today, which our passport works for. The one we got yesterday, so that's going to get us in there. And we're going to head there now. Hopefully we can leave our backpacks here. We'll see. Hey, hello.
So, hello.
We're at the Park Archaeological site just outside of San Agustin. A taxi would be 6,000 to get here. And we've arrived. Oh, there's an entrance point up there. We're going to say no one's checked our passport at the entrance.
Yeah, no.
But it looks like there's another checkpoint up here which we might have to show our passport.
The entry passport, like the ticket.
The ticket that we bought yesterday.
Yeah. That's
And by the looks of it at the entrance, it's very busy.
People usually say you could spend 4 hours here. It was the smoothest entry ever.
Yeah.
We just walked up, security guy waved us, and he stamped our passports and explained where we are on the map, which way we have to go, which way we have to come back.
Simple.
Very easy.
We saw the French girls from the first day,
Oh yeah.
and they said about getting a guide because there's nothing written in English, which
Yeah.
is a bit of a bummer if that's the case.
The girls said that the guide is English one is 120, Spanish 100, but
£24.
to be honest, we didn't see anyone.
Oh, there were no guides there.
No.
Maybe they're all, because it's so busy, they're all taken by other people.
Maybe. So what we're gonna do, we'll try to listen to some of the people's guides and pretend that we're not
Just
interested.
crowd down at the back of the group.
Yeah, just to be like, oh yeah.
This is what greets you when you enter the park. So this is very similar to the other park that we went to.
To me, it looks like
But it's one,
it's upside down.
yeah, and
too.
the right way up, and it's got a baby.
Yeah, I think it's a woman and a man.
Yeah?
A woman at the top holding a weird creature. That's a creepy ass baby. Yeah.
And the annoying thing, this is the main site. The one we went to yesterday is not the main one. And it had everything written in English. This has got nothing.
Yeah, but then they did say, like all the tour groups said, this is not as good as the other ones.
Did they?
Yeah,
Okay.
they were like, oh, not bothered with this one, just full of crowds. But,
It is true, it is busy.
yeah,
Okay.
like a penguin. Yeah,
Like some sort of bird
for me it's a penguin.
with a worm in its mouth.
Oh yeah, probably a bird. You ruined it. It was a penguin. Why would they know what penguin looked like? Although they did know how monkey looks like.
And they knew how a English policeman looked like, so they probably know.
Yeah, definitely.
To me, it looks like a bird. He's grabbed some sort of worm or snake, and he's eating it.
Probably warm, I think.
Quite
This
impressive
one is
one.
my favourite so far.
So far, we just started. This one's called the Portrait of Kasha.
Oh, I can't believe it. I thought you were taking a picture of me. I'm smiling at you.
Okay, here,
It
give
looks
me.
like a slice of pizza with a face on.
It does. This is massive. Absolutely enormous. Okay, now I think we're at one of the coolest ones.
And of this one, we saw so many little
Figurines that you could buy. So you got the main guy holding is that skull necklace
yeah,
in the middle, and then figures each side guarding.
guarding, yeah.
With their batons, and I'm not sure who these people are on top.
Look, a little baby with a helmet.
Baby helmet things, obviously. Look at the size of that tomb, though.
That was a big ass fatty. No, I'm joking. Maybe whole family.
Or maybe some sort of.
After
ruler or
Colombia's
some
trip, this will be the size of my grave.
But this must have been someone very important. This is the biggest one we've seen, I
Yeah.
think, tomb-wise. And the front of it's so impressive as well. Cash wanted to buy a little figure of this one.
Yeah, no, this one not important. Ooh, this is soft.
Yeah.
Very pretty, yeah.
People throw money in here, and Kasha is going to attempt to throw.
Ha!
Yeah! Did you make a wish?
Yeah.
Okay. Out. So, after walking to get here,
Ooh.
yeah, after climbing what was like 1 billion stairs,
There's only a few statues, but
a few statues with a view.
yeah, but go to the massive one.
See, it looks like a nose, but I think it's legs. Like sideways on face.
It looks like a Homer from Simpsons.
Yeah, a nose. Oh, you think the mouth is the
Yeah.
nose. Maybe it's Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Let's get closer and see if it is Homer Simpson.
Ah, it's a sideways, so this is an arm maybe?
And the bits come off.
Yeah.
It's a monkey.
Oh wow, yeah, they love the monkeys. That's a scary one. That's supposed to scare people, yeah?
Yeah, it looks like he's holding a baton.
You've got a crocodile again.
I think it looks more like Homer's dad. Do you think it looks like Homer?
I guess it depends if you think that's a nose or that's a mouth. If you think it's a nose, it's a Homer's dad. If you think it's a mouth, it's Homer.
Now, Cash, you try and tell me that's not his willy.
Why is it pointing up?
I don't know, maybe he likes crocodiles.
No, why is it so small if it points up?
Don't judge. It's the man with the penis out. We can see on the side there's like a lizard sitting on the top of his head, coming down his tail. Yeah.
Oh, queen. Not so.
He's cold, bless him.
Oh, because the family hated him and put
He's
him
too
on the
cold. Yeah. Okay, so we finished our tour of all things around San Agustin. We left the park. We met some people we met on the tour yesterday.
side. Yeah.
And they invited us for lunch. So yeah, we joined them.
Oh, it was lovely. Spent a few hours.
Spent a few hours, yeah, with a nice couple, Colombian couple, who wanted to buy lunch for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really nice of them. We paid half, but
But they didn't want us to.
yeah, they really tried to
I feel bad. But
not
we
make us pay.
Yeah.
So we're out of breath because we're walking uphill
Yeah.
again.
So we're rushing. We just managed to go to the bakery, get some baked goods, and we're going to get our back.
We're going back to our Ecolodge because that's where we left our backpacks. Get our
And then
backpacks, head down to town and get
We're
our
gonna roll down that. No, I'm joking.
roll down back down to San Agustin down there. And then we go down and we've got a bus to Bogota. So we're going back to Bogota tonight, an overnight bus.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this is our last night in Colombia. So this is it. It's quite sad.
Yeah.
But it's time to move on. We've done 2 months. We've seen a
Over
lot.
2 months actually.
Over 2 months.
Just a lot.
And we've absolutely,
Love-
absolutely loved it here.
Yeah, we loved it, and it's the diversity of the country, like mountains, seaside, Caribbean coast,
Yeah.
Andes. Yeah, it's just like rainforest, Amazon. You got everything in this country. But what made it the most amazing is the people.
Just the people, yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely incredible.
yes. People,
Just every single place you went to.
yeah.
The Colombians are so kind, so welcoming. The hospitality is incredible.
I never seen anything like it anywhere.
And this has to be
I've been to 20 countries.
more than 20
More
countries.
than 20.
And this is the friendliest, most hospitable
Yeah.
places we've been. So,
So we are very sad to leave. I don't know, I hope this country haven't spoiled our South America trip.
we're starting with the best one first, we
Yeah.
think. We'll see.
That's what I'm hoping it haven't. But yes, here we go, Peru. Here we come. You've got a lot
Peru, here we come.
to match up with.
We're excited for Peru,
Yes,
to be
we
honest.
are.
There's a lot there we want to see, so that's
So
going
we
to be
will-
fun.
We will see you in Peru.
We will see you in Peru.
Yay!
Yay! Bye.
Oh,
You're picking out, I've got you. Look how luxury these buses are. They go so far back, we've got headphones. And yeah, TV in each. Huh? Is that how far back?
yeah, it's not going further.
I can still watch TV fine. Quick video before we end the vlog about how nice the bus is. Best one so far for £16 to Bogota overnight. Boom.